Hello guys, welcome to Educational Narzo. In this video, we are going to learn about functions in PLSQL. So let's start with the contents of our today's session. First, we will see what is the function in PLSQL, then what is the syntax for creating a function. After that, we will see the parameter modes in function, then how to call a function and how to drop a function. And at the end, we will see some examples related with the functions. So what is the functions in PLSQL? Function is a block of code which is used to perform different operations. A function is a named PLSQL block that may or may not take a values as input, but it must return the value. Function is as same as a procedure. If we see the procedure, it may or may not be written a value, but in function it is mandatory to return a value. Functions with the no DML statements can be directly called with the select query, where the functions with the DML operations can be called with another PLSQL blocks. Functions uses the return keyword to return a value. So next one is syntax for creating a function. Create or replace. Here or replace is option allows us to modify an existing function. Function name, which is the user defined name. Parameter name, you can define the in, out or in out parameter. And return data type, which we have to mention that is or as keyword. In the declarative section, you can declare the variables whatever you want to declare. Begin. So in this executable section, we can write the operation which we want to perform between begin and end. End function name. Function name which is the optional here. Now let's see parameter modes in function. A function have 0 or more than one parameter. Each parameter has one of the three modes: in parameter, out parameter and in out parameter. So first one is in parameter. In parameter is used for giving input to the subprogram. It is read only variable. By default the parameter is in type. Second one is out parameter. Out parameter is used for getting output from the subprogram. It is read or write variable inside the subprogram. And last one is in out parameter. In-out parameter is used for both giving input and for getting output from the subprogram. It is read or write variable inside the subprograms. Now let's see how to call a function. So basically there are two methods for calling a function. First one is calling a function with select statement. Syntax for that is select function name which we want to call. Pass the arguments from dual. So dual is a table which is automatically created by the Oracle database along with the data dictionary. It has one column dummy and contains one row with the value x. For example, select addition, which is our function name, passing the arguments as a 10 and 20 from dual. Next method is calling a function within another PLSQL blocks, which we will see in the further examples at the end. So the next one is how to drop a function. Once you have created your function in Oracle, you might find that you need to remove it from the database. So here is the syntax for a drop a function. Drop function, function name which you want to drop. For example, drop function addition which you want to drop. Now let's see the examples related with the PLSQL functions. So let's start with our first example. So here I have created a simple function without any parameter to calculate average salary of an employee. Create or replace function, function name as a simple function, return number data type, each keyword. Here I have declared a variable which is average balance of the number data type. In between begin and end section, I just return a select query to calculate an average salary of an employee. Select average salary into average balance, which is our declared variable from employees table that I have already created, and then return average balance and end of the function, and that's how our function is created. As I said that there are two methods of calling function. So first method of calling function is with select statement. Select simple function which is our function name which we want to call. So after execution it will give the average salary of an employee. So another method of calling function is within PLSQL block. So here I have created another PLSQL block to call function. Set server output on, declare, I just declared variable p_as of number data type. begin p underscore as colon equals to simple function which you want to call. Here I just simply print the variable name, then the output will be stored in that variable. So let's see another example by passing in parameter to calculate age. Here I just created a function age and passed the in parameter input underscore dob of the date data type. So as I said that in parameter is used for giving input to the subprogram. Return number data type is keyword. Calculated underscore age is variable name of the number data type. Obviously our function will return the age, that's why we declared the number data type. Begin calculated underscore age colon equals to truncate. Here I just used a function truncate which is basically used for return the number truncated to the certain number of the decimal places, and a return calculated age end of the function, and our function will be created. Here I just called the function using select query and passes the input date to the function. So let's see another example of function by passing to in parameter for addition of the two numbers. So here I created the function addition and passed the two in parameter n1 and n2 of the number data type. Return number is, I declared the variable n3 of the number data type. Begin n3 colon equals to n1 plus n2, where n3 our variable name. Return n3 end of the function. Now I will call the function using the select query. So here I will get the result of the addition of the two numbers. So let's see next example. I just created the function get tax amount and passed the parameter p underscore salary. By default the parameter is int type as a number data type, and return the number data type because it will give me a number. So is begin return p underscore salary into 10 divided by 100, that is I passed the salary amount and then return. It will return the value, means the 10% of the salary amount, and end of the function, and function is created. Now I can call with the employees table. Select employee number, employee name, hire date, salary, and get tax amount, which is our function name, salary from the employees. So after execution, you can see the operation is performed on the employees table. You can subtract the salary with the get tax amount. Select employee number, employee name, hire date, salary minus get tax amount, which is our function name. Here I give the alias as a in-hand salary from the employees. In-hand salary which coming to the employees after deducting the tax amount. After execution, we will get the result. Now let's start with the out parameter. Here I created a function getOutPara. A and B are in parameter of the number data type and C is out parameter. Return number data type is begin C colon equals to A plus B, where C is our out parameter. So result of A plus B is stored in our out parameter. And as I told, that function is mandatory to return a value, so return A minus B and the end of the function, and our function will be created. When we going with the out parameter, we can't call with the select query. We have to execute in the second method. That's why I am using the PLSQL block to call a function. Set server output on. I declared the 4 variable of the number data type, where A and B are my in parameter and I am passing value to it, and C is my out parameter and D will return the value. So D colon equals to getOutPara. This is our function that return a value and stored in a D variable, and out parameter value, that is A plus B, printed in the C variable, and return value, that is A minus B, stored in the D variable, and we will get the result 70 and 30. So this is how the function works in PLSQL. Thank you for watching the video. In case it helps you, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.